it's Crystal. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I have no voice. Life happened, Coachella happened, and it's over a week later and no voice. Sorry, but we are gonna get through this, and today I am doing my first ever honest review of a product. I have never done this before. I've seen all the hype going on YouTube and all the videos about Jeffree Star's new Magic Star Concealer, so I went to Morphe today and I picked myself up some makeup. I love shopping, so that's what I did today. They weren't open on Easter, I would have gone yesterday. And here it is. It's actually a really pretty box. It has holograms on it and stuff. I got the shade C3. They were sold out of a bunch of the stuff. What I did was I went into the store. I brought with me the concealer that I usually use, and I brought that in and I showed the girl. She's super cute. I love her. If you're watching this, love you. Thank you for helping me. My foundation color that I use, and I also showed her, I swatched a color on my hand of the ColourPop color concealer that I always use, and we got the best match because I loved that shade and that like tone and kind of color, so I wanted to see if there was something comparable to that, and this is what I found. When she was swatching all around on my hand, that, like Jeffree said, it didn't do the little dry down thing. It stayed like luminous, and I was like, wait, they're still kind of like wet but not. Let's hope this is as good on my face as it was on my hand. And by the way, I look freaking crazy right now. This is my skin. First time, literally with no makeup, no nothing. Like, I'm naked right now, so be nice. So see how it's like super red, and I also have obviously brown spots everywhere from the sun. It looks like I got punched in the face. Yeah, those are nice sunspots, and I'm not that young. And I have a bunch of redness right here because I did my makeup and the fallout happened and the sparkles happened, so I used my freaking magic eraser for my face and like wiped it off, and that is why I am red. So I also picked up the rose. So I'm thinking like the rose setting powder will help with the redness and discoloration. They were out of the color correctors because they were out of like a bunch of stuff because his stuff sells out in like 2 seconds, and the Blue Bud palette was gone, which really made me sad because I really wanted it. But I'm on the wait list, so if you want to see me review that one, put the number like 3 below, maybe? Okay. So let's get started with first impressions. I'm going to open her up. It's childproof. Oh, there's a sticker. First impressions on the unit. That is really sparkly. I'm actually kind of impressed. I didn't think I was going to like it, but in person, it's way cuter. But only bad thing, well, maybe good, I might stick this in my purse and have it as a freaking weapon. This is pretty freaking sharp. The star, super cute, but may or may not be a weapon, and I may or may not put it in my purse as protection. Open her up. Ooh. Okay, so the applicator is a doe foot applicator. So this applicator, I guess, keeps the concealer inside of it, so you keep going and you don't have to redip and redip and redip. Oh, there's that. Actually, this is nice. It's like weighty. It feels expensive. But it was only $22. And just FYI, you cannot use code James or code whatever for 10% off of any of the Jeffree Star products at Morphe. Let's open her up. Ooh. This is really cute. Again, really weighty. It is really good feeling. He did not hold back on the quality of that stuff. So, only one thing I opened, see it's like already powdery everywhere. I thought it was like already open at the store, and then I'm like twisting it, and then you could see that it has not been opened. So let's try. Let's see if it is easy as he says. Pull tab, I see it. Yes! Easy. Ooh. That does smell like cotton candy. That smells really good. I'm not mad at that. Usually I hate stuff that smells. Like, can't even use air freshener in my car. Like, makes me gag. But this smells really good. So let's jump into this. I wanted to do this really honest and do it how I usually do my makeup. I'm going to do my normal makeup routine, use my normal products besides his 2 products that I just bought. So starting off, I am going to put on my Gold Rescue from Bliss Gentle Moisture Cream for sensitive skin. Bliss sent me this in a little press package, and it is so good. I would have never found this on my own. This Gold Rescue, like, has changed my face hydration. And you can put your makeup on right after, and it'll still go on really good. Not be greasy, not slide off your face. Okay, now that I'm hydrated, so I'm starting with L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Wear Foundation in the shade 455. So I'm doing this Jeffree Star review. Let's do just like he does and do one side blender and one side brush. And I'm using the Morphe M439 blending foundation brush. This is amazing. I seriously love this foundation. I found it by watching Tati's review of like different foundations, and she was right. This stuff is so good. I've gotten so many compliments on how my skin is so good, but obviously it's not really good. It's just the makeup. I like catfishing everyone. It's great. Using the brush, it definitely doesn't soak up as much as the Beauty Blender for me. I love the finish the brush gives. If I'm traveling, I usually don't travel with my Beauty Blender because I don't want it to get super dirty, so I love the brush. As you can see, I still have some dark spots. These have not gotten covered up. Let's see if his concealer actually conceals my life. If it can cover up what is happening with my face right now, then I will not need as much Botox and or fillers. Let's hope this works. Save me some money. She is pigmented! Yes! I am not mad at this. Dang. Okay. Let's just go in with that one little dip. Let's see how this blends out. I'm going in with the M173 little itty bitty foundation blending brush and seeing how this mixes with the foundation I already use. It looks even brighter on camera than it does in real life, but I am living for that though. So it is not accentuating any lines that I have. It's actually sitting on it quite nice, and it's not giving me giant pores. I feel like the bags are gone. Hey, cheekbone, how are you? The side already looks way more snatched, like, let's be honest. This is crazy. I don't know if I like the Beauty Blender side more or the brush. I might just have to get not as lazy and just bring out my Beauty Blender more. But it is blending so good with my foundation. I really like that. So I've noticed that, true, he did say it, it doesn't dry down like other ones do. You don't have to like do one eye and then set it. Like you can work with it and it keeps going and you can blend it to freaking perfection. I'm going to do the same thing and use a brush on this side and a sponge on that side to see how differently it goes down. Can you guys see that? It is so finely like ground. It's like in the air. This is really finely ground. Okay, can you see it? It smells good, so I'm not mad at it. like you can already tell. That is snatched. Now we are going to go in with the sponge. I think I like the sponge better because you have a lot more control over where it's going and it's sticking to the sponge and not going in the air. So I recommend the sponge for this setting powder. And she is blurring. Oh my gosh, like this is blurring everything. Like as soon as I put this on, my fine lines and wrinkles kind of disappeared. Not mad. No more sunspot. Yes. Thanks, Jeffree. Most people put setting powder all over their face and I am not that person. I like extra coverage and I go in with my Physicians Formula Mineral Wear and I use my little sponge and I will finish the rest of my face off of that. I wanted to make sure that I am doing my makeup how I usually do it, so I know if I really like the product or not. So for contour, I just use this L'Oreal powder that is a bunch of shades darker than me, and it is shade True Match N7. Snatch in the jaw. Don't forget your neck. Got some color back into my life now. I got this nose contour brush from Morphe. I love it. It's so soft. It is the M164. I'm just gonna lightly. After seeing Tati's makeup tutorial with J-Lo's makeup artist, now a new little trick is I contour around my lips and it makes them look bigger. That was one of my favorite tricks that they did on that tutorial. So let's see how this concealer and the setting powder does with setting spray. Now let's go in with some blush and some highlighter. I'm using my ColourPop Color Rom-Com. Obsessed Makeup Forever highlighter in shade 2. So good. I can only put highlighter in like 3 areas because my face is already freaking very angular or harsh lines. And yes, my cheekbones are real. Under eye filler and lips, not so much, but cheekbones are real. I get asked that a lot, and I used to hate them when I was little, but now apparently it's the thing, and I'm glad I have them. And finishing off really quick, I'm gonna finish off my under eye and put the mascara. Go into my ColourPop. Once again, a Tati loved product, collab. ColourPop, it is Peppermint Matte Lippy Stick. So here's the finished look. I feel snatched. It doesn't feel cakey. You saw me put on like 1,000,000 pounds of everything, but it feels nice and light. You are definitely gonna get your money's worth in this. I say yes to this. I will buy this again, and I will also buy one in a darker shade so I can wear it a little more natural than this. This is my full glam routine that I usually do, so that's why I got the lighter, brighter shade. I would say yes also to this. The only con I do have with this one is it kind of gets everywhere. Maybe that's just me right now, but it's the first time trying it and doing it on camera, whatever. Maybe that's my fault, but it does get a little bit all over the place. I feel like it's easier to put on with a sponge rather than a brush because the brush actually kicks up even more. So if you don't like the mess, use a sponge and not a brush. And I don't know if I see a difference in anything with the Beauty Blender side versus the brush side. I think it's pretty freaking even. It blends out pretty much the same What do you guys think? I like the side of my face better, so maybe I'm gonna say this side wins. I feel beautiful, so thank you, Jeffree, and your Magic Star Concealer. Love you. If you liked the video, yay, thank you. Give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, sorry, I ruined your day with my video. Sorry. Love you forevers. If you subscribe, also hit that little notification bell so you will get notified every time I upload a video. Love you. See you on the next. Bye.